Hey guys, how is it going? Starting off this video with just some tasks, doing little tasks to keep life going in the way that it's supposed to be going, you know? Basically tasks that I put off / forget about forever and ever. But we're doing them right now. First, we're harvesting the green onions. I'm always regrowing green onions from the store. You have to do this. If you do this, you're at least going to get double the green onions for your money, so I don't know why you wouldn't do it. I just cut them off the base, rinse them off, lay them out to dry, cut them up into little pieces, put them in a container with paper towels, and they stay good for several days in the fridge. You can just grab a handful and throw it on some noodles or soup or salad, and it's fantastic. And then now I'm making a brown sugar syrup. I've been making brown sugar syrup for coffee a lot lately, trying to save money and not buy like Torani syrup or use maple syrup or agave or anything like that to sweeten my coffee, you know. So yeah, super easy. All you do is just dissolve equal parts sugar into water. Basically simple syrup, but just with brown sugar. I just like brown sugar in coffee. It's really good. I've been using this old Torani bottle and keep refilling it with my own syrup because it's a good bottle. But I wanted to get the label off because I feel like it's confusing. I feel like it's misleading in my videos. I'm always showing me using this Torani bottle, but the liquid in there is like brown. So I wonder if anyone's ever wondered like, why is her Torani syrup brown? They're not supposed to be that color. So anyways, I just saw a TikTok of a guy saying that you could use Windex or window cleaner to take off labels on a plastic container. So I tried that and it definitely didn't work for me. But to be fair, he was talking about price tags, and this is not a price tag. But now I'm thinking of Jessie J. But anyways, it didn't work for me, and so I went back to my method. I mean, the paper part came off with the Windex because that comes off easily. But then there's all this residue left, and for me, the only way that I found to really get that off when you have a lot of residue really stuck on there is nail polish remover, and not the natural kind. I have very cheapy brand nail polish remover just for this purpose, and I just really scrub it all over there. If you still have even more after that, maybe coconut oil, maybe use a credit card to really scrape it off. I feel like really the only way that I've found is just really just going at it, and it's annoying and it's tedious, and honestly, is it worth it? I could probably thrift some sort of bottle for syrup better than this. I'll look out for it. Next time at the thrift store, I'll look for a syrup bottle, but for now, I have this, and it came off pretty well. There's still a slight tiny bit of stickiness left. Maple, come on. Good girl. Good girl. It's horrible lighting, and ignore everything else that's going on because I'm getting ready for a garage sale, so there's just stuff everywhere, and sorry Maple. I wanted to do a little bit of a thrift haul, and also just things that I have that I might want to put on my wall. Honestly, I knew it would be kind of hard to thrift for stuff, but I was like, if I just go to a bunch of thrift stores, I should find, I can't expect to go to one thrift store and find good stuff, but if I go to a bunch of thrift stores, for sure I'll find so many things, if I just put in the time and look through the stuff. But it's way harder looking for bedroom decorations and stuff like that than kitchen stuff in my experience, or at least for what I'm looking for, because I feel like whenever I've gone looking through the kitchen stuff, I always find stuff that I'm interested in. I couldn't find any wall art that was at all something I would want in my room. There's a lot of office stuff. Honestly, if you're ever looking for organization stuff for your office, or just desk area, for papers or for pens or craft supplies, whatever, I always find tons of stuff, especially that metal mesh kind of material. What I really wanted to find for my room from thrift stores, which I don't understand why I couldn't find it, is shelves. Just just regular shelves. They don't have to be anything special, just something simple, something at all. One day I went to 4 different stores myself, and then the next day I went out with my mom and we went to 6 more stores, through 10 thrift stores, and I'm looking through everything. I found 2 shelves. One of them was huge, really bulky, and then the other one was just really big, really long. So it would be weird. But it's why can't I just find little shelves? But anyways, let's get on with what I actually got, which is honestly not much. I got 2 over-the-door hook things, which are really nice. I actually found more than that at the thrift stores. I saw at least 4 different ones like that. And then I got this clock. which I think is actually pretty cute. Yeah, it's like nothing special, but I liked the blue, the teal, you know, seafoamy color. I thought it would be cute. It was labeled as $6, but I got 25% off for some reason. And I got this, which didn't have any tag on it, so she was just like, $150 when she rang it up. But I don't know what it's supposed to go to. It has like holes for something on the back, so I'm imagining it's supposed to like hook onto something. Oh my god, could it have been like a bike basket? Potentially, I don't know. But I thought maybe I could just attach it to the wall and then like put books in it, or I have like some K-pop albums that I was wondering how I could put those on the wall. That's one thing that I want shelves for. I want as least stuff possible to be like on my desk because I don't like the clutter, you know? But I don't want to buy new shelves because I keep saying like, oh, I could just thrift them. But apparently nobody donates shelves. I don't know what it is. But anyways, yeah, so I thought maybe I could attach it to the wall and then put books or albums in it or something. I also got this paper clip thing. At first I was like, oh, that's so weird. I was with my mom and I was like, oh, that's so weird. It's just like a bunch of paper clips. I thought it was just decoration, and maybe it is. I still don't really know, but then my mom was like, oh, you could put like papers in it or like photos or whatever. So then that made me want it. After I took it home, I did put some stuff like papers in it, and it just bends everything like significantly. So now I'm not so sure. I also thought I could use it to put like mail or stuff like that in, that I don't care if it gets bent, but just to like put it somewhere so that it like reminds me to get to it, you know? But we'll see. I'm not completely sold on that. And then I got this cute little green basket or bin that I don't really know what I'm gonna do with yet, but I thought it was cute. And yeah, and it was 50 cents. That's all of the things that I thrifted from 10 stores. I thrifted 4 things for the wall, and I'm not even sure about some of them. So I don't know, I'm like, are the thrift stores in Fresno and Clovis absolute trash? Or is it just that category is hard to shop for? But why though? And then I also have this little heart basket that I always think is so cute, but I never know what to use it for, and I'm always like on the verge of giving it away because I'm like, what do I do with this? Like, I don't have like little things to put in it. I mean I could put like candy in it or something, but I also don't know where I would like set that. I don't know, so it's not being appreciated. So I thought maybe I could tack it up on the wall and then use this as like kind of a little shelf and like put something in it, or even just put it on the wall as like a little heart. I don't know if that's weird, but I thought I would try. And the only thing is it has the handle. I was hoping I could maybe cut it off, like just cut these. We'll see. And then I also have this pom-pom garland that it was in a pack that Casey and I bought for like decorating the apartment for a little birthday party, and then some of it is out in the kitchen. You might see it in my videos, but this is one other thing I can put up like above the desk or something. I don't know, just to add something fun. Hello. Yes, it's not very long, but it's cute. And then I also have this little rainbow that my mom gave me that I don't know what I'm gonna do with, but honestly, I also thought about putting it on this. If I just want more things to put on this, or if I don't know where to put the rainbow, I can kind of hook it on this. I could just hook random stuff to it. I don't know. I also have this little guy that also my mom got me at some, you know, she loves supporting little knickknacks and stuff, and if she wants to buy something but she doesn't want it herself, she'll basically just buy it for me. This would be something great that would be too great to put in a shelf, on the wall, but I don't have any shelves. So what's that about? This pride flag that I got at Pride, which somehow I could put on the wall. And then I also have leftover wallpaper from the kitchen, which the green is not much, but the purple and the blue, or lavender and blue, there's almost the whole roll. So I want to consider doing something with it, like maybe how people do like, you know, like a design or like a half circle squiggly shape like behind furniture. I thought I could do something like that behind the desk. However, it just seems difficult. So think about it. Oh yeah, I have this light switch cover from my childhood that I thought would be maybe fun to put up, just because why not, you know? 2000s core is in right now. I still love these colors. Oh my god. Obviously I still love these colors. Wow. Okay. I have some random CDs that I was like, you know, if I had a shelf. I just was thinking I would get a shelf. I was thinking I would get shelves. I thought if I go to a bunch of thrift stores, I'm gonna find some shelves. No. I was hoping to find like 2 matching shelves maybe and do the whole like this thing, you know, where you put like one like this and one like this. As you can see, I'm not super sold on most things. And it's a huge wall. It's a really big wall, really wide. So yeah, I don't know. So part of the reason why I was finally motivated to start decorating my work area in my bedroom was that the company FlexiSpot sent me one of their electric standing desks, which I was so excited about, and here it is, and here's it going up and down. It's very, very nice. I love it a lot. I have the white model with the white desktop, but they have several other options. You can get a maple desktop, bamboo, black, white, you know. The desk has a really nice keypad that has, you know, you can obviously go up and down manually, or you can set presets, which I've done. I set a preset for where I want it when I'm sitting and a preset for where I want it when I'm standing, so that I can easily just go back and forth on those. There's also 2 USB slots and a USB-C slot, which is really nice for if you need, you know, extra spaces to plug in your phone or your earphones. It was honestly very easy to set up. It's just a very sturdy, heavy desk, so definitely need someone on standby. The motor and the movement up and down is very sturdy, very smooth, so nothing moves on the desk. I'm not worried about my iced coffee spilling or anything like that. You know, I always got some sort of little beverage on my desk while I'm working. It can be really nice to have a standing desk, especially one that moves from sitting to standing when you're working from home. Anytime you want, you can move to standing mode, stretch out your legs, give your butt a break from sitting on it for hours and hours. So if any of you guys need a new desk right now, FlexiSpot is having an Amazon Prime Day sale for up to 50% off. You can click my link in the description. You can also get an extra 5% off by using the code CalmHardDesk, which I'll put on the screen, when purchasing my desk model, which will be linked in the description. Yeah, check out FlexiSpot on Amazon if you're interested in any of this, and thank you to FlexiSpot again for sending me this wonderful desk. Can't wait to continue to decorate it more. What I need next is a fun, cute little keyboard. I want an ergonomic mouse because I hate the Mac mouse, and I want a cute mouse pad maybe. We'll see. I also hung up this light over my desk area that I had for years and years in my childhood bedroom, and then I kind of like let it sit in the closet for years because I didn't want to get rid of it, but I was also like, this is like my childhood years, like I don't know if it's the vibe, you know, it's like uncool, whatever. But I looked at it again and I was like, honestly, it's pretty nice. Like it's like a minimalist vibe. I feel like it would go anywhere. It's just like simple, you know, adds a nice little nice pleasant lighting to a room, and I like it here, so it's here. And I just messed around with where exactly to put it for a while. I don't know these things, you know. And then here I am replacing my light bulb frame, light switch frame, whatever you call these, with another childhood bedroom item. This is like so iconic. I love it so much. Like it's definitely proof that the Y2K is back, because yeah, I can't believe my mom kept it. I didn't even know that she kept it, and then she showed it to me and I was like, oh my god, wait, that's kind of amazing. Just a little bit of fun, you know. I also have this little green basket thing that I got at a thrift store for $1. No, 50 cents, I don't know. And I just wanted to put it in this thing that I have to make it more colorful. I don't know. The black thing, the whatever that's called, I don't know what it's called, but a little rolling shelf thing. I like it. I always wanted one of those things for my room to put stuff in, but just because it's like all black and then a lot of the stuff that I have in it is not colorful, fun looking items, it just looks kind of boring. So I want to like put colorful little bins in it or something to hold my things so that it looks more fun. I don't know. We'll see. And then here I'm hanging stuff up on the wall. There's that paper clip thing from the thrift store that I just don't know how I feel about. I think it's like fun. It's interesting. Conceptually, it's cool to have something to hang stuff up on, but it always looks awkward like everywhere I put it. I don't know. And then I'm also hanging these prints of Casey's artwork that she gave me because I didn't have anything to hang up, and they're really cute. I like the vibe, and they go with this clock well, obviously, that I got at the thrift. The only like clippers I had to cut off the handle of that red thing were like plant clippers, garden shears or whatever, but they worked. So, you know, a little bit messily, but anyways, I put my little BMO in there because I don't know what's put in there. I thought about it'd be cute to put like an air plant in the heart. I don't know if I get enough light in my room, but I could even find like a fake air plant and that'd be cute. But for now, BMO is just in there. I have this string of pom-poms that I got from Target one time a while ago. Just put that up there for some extra fun. And that little basket thing, I was able to hang it up against the wall, and I put some K-pop albums in it because I have a few K-pop albums, and I just, you know, I like putting like items as a decoration because it's like stuff you already have and it like reduces clutter off of like surfaces or drawers or whatever. You just use them as decoration, you know? But it's a little bit funny just having like a little, it looks like a basket from like a bike, you know, just on the wall sticking out. But it's also kind of fun. I'm not sure. I moved stuff around a lot because I just didn't know what I liked. I made so many holes in the wall. I don't know how to like figure out what I want. Like, I have to like see it on the wall to know, you know? I also put that little pride flag in the heart with BMO. BMO, our truest ally. I don't know, I thought it was fun. I also put up some albums because I really just ran out of stuff to cover up the wall or fill up the wall with. So I chose 4 albums somewhat randomly so they don't really have a cohesive vibe. And I just put 2 nails underneath them to hold them up. This is just for now, you know, I don't know. I'll probably find something to replace them later, but just to have the wall not like unfinished for an undisclosed amount of time. And now we're dealing with my pothos plant. I want to do more plant stuff on YouTube, so let me know if you're interested in that. Also, if you're interested in a plant tour video I did as a bonus video for my Patreon, the $5 tier, just so you know if you're interested in seeing more plant stuff from me, that exists. But anyways, this is a very full plant. It's looking lovely, but also a little bit more than it needs to be in this pot. So I'm always looking to expand even though I don't have room for it or sunlight for it, but I'm also considering on selling some plants. But anyways, I just felt like taking some cuttings from this pothos because there was so much going on and it's so healthy looking. So I took a bunch of cuttings, just basically any that were like starting to vine off of the plant, you know, because I want a more bushy plant, not so much like vines. Because it's sitting kind of low on a shelf, so it wouldn't really look good for it to like vine just like onto the floor, you know. So anyways, here I am arranging it into another jar, and yeah, it's kind of fun. I feel like I'm doing like a bouquet, but I'm not. I'm just shoving some leaves into a jar for propagating. If anyone's looking to start their plant journey, you know, definitely recommend pothos. I know everyone says that, but seriously, they are the best. They are so easy to take care of, and also if you're looking to expand your plant collection with less money, almost no money, because all you have to do is just buy one plant and then just wait and then you could just make so many more plants out of that over time. Because like, look at this is a whole nother plant right here. This is more than one plant, but I mean, you know, if you want it to be full from the start, I guess this is one plant. And then I found out that I had this shorter, wider jar, and it looks a lot better in that. And now it's my table centerpiece for now, unless it's not getting enough light from the table. So I'm already using the oven right now for dinner, so I thought I should do this right now. And what I want to do right now is make granola out of granola, because I have this granola that, you know, no hate to this company, probably good company, but I don't like it, and neither does my roommate. So it's just not getting eaten, and that's silly. So I felt like, I mean, you could like put it as a topping on something or whatever. I don't know. There's things you can do with it, but my idea was to just make another granola out of this granola. Like, make it better. Texture, I don't like, and it could be like fattier, saltier, you know? So I'm like, I feel like if you just added some like peanut butter and more oats to it, and maybe some nuts, potentially, it would be a lot better. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. Probably would be good to look up a recipe, but I don't want to because that wouldn't work. You know, because I already have the granola, you know? But anyways, I just want to see. So I'm just kind of winging it. I think peanut butter would make it better. Peanut butter makes a lot of things better, in my humble opinion. Peanut butter. I'm also using some date syrup, because I'm sure since I'm adding more oats, I need more stuff, you know? And I'm gonna add some... how should I do this? Because usually you have like more syrup to mix with the nut butter, so it's easy. It's like a thinner consistency, you know? I don't want to make it too sweet. So what else could I add to the nut butter? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I could add a little bit of water, maybe? Or like milk, maybe? That's probably weird, right? I'm just gonna put it in there. You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. Granola and some extra oats and mix it up. And yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go with it and see as we go. And it definitely needs more stuff for sure. Okay, it's starting to clump. And I'm going to need more peanut butter soon. Putting that in there, and then I'm also gonna put more syrup and just hope that I'm not making it too sweet. And I'm gonna put, there's like the end of this bag of walnuts. It's just like powder, but like walnut powder. So, a great nutty flavor, you know? I don't know. And honestly, it's clumping. What else should I add? Oh, I can add coconut oil. Right, you can add oil. Okay, coconut oil. Should I look up how much to add? But I'm telling you, it doesn't matter because I'm not going, I can't follow a recipe. I physically can't. Like, it's already begun, you know? I don't have a choice. Okay, so coconut oil. This is fun. And I'm gonna try it. Well, it tastes delicious because it tastes like peanut butter. Oh, it's so good. It's kind of too good to be granola, so that probably means I put too much stuff. But at least it's something that we want to eat now, or at least that I want to eat. I'm also gonna add some almonds. I'm just adding whatever we have. Could add some raisins when it's done, maybe. It's got like some dried blueberries in there, but you know, there was already only so many and now there's even less, so you know, I think it'll be good. It'll be delicious. A churro. So, putting some parchment paper. Oh, cinnamon would also be good. Cinnamon. And I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Oh, I could also add some vanilla extract for more liquid, you know? Salt and vanilla extract. I always have to make sure that it's vanilla because now I have other extracts. Fancy. Almond extract. I got peppermint extract. Almond extract might be interesting though. I'm a bit scared of it. It's like, it's a new territory, you know? You know, could have also made cookies out of this. Like cookies with granola in them, that'd be good. But yeah, it's just whenever, if I want to bake something, I always have something else that I want to bake. I have something in mind, you know? You know, yeah, it's not like syrupy enough, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Because at least like some of it is clumping, so there'll be like some clumps and then some like loose pieces, you know? And I definitely could have used a smaller tray, but whatever. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, so if you don't like your granola, just make new granola out of your granola. Or bake it into cookies, because that would honestly be good. If you, well, it would just make your cookie into like an oatmeal cookie, plus whatever flavors are in the granola, you know? Or you could mix it into overnight oats, or just oats in general. That would also be good. But honestly, I just want granola. So I'm like, I don't want to buy more granola because we have granola, but I want granola and I don't want this granola. So this is the solution. Okay, so here I am taking it out halfway and I just stirred it up a bit and I tried to flatten it out onto the sheet because I heard that creates better clumps. I don't really know. Okay, I just try to spread it out and like flatten it. I also might have overcooked it slightly, so it had, you know, it was a bit toasty of a flavor, but it was still delicious. And then I'm putting it into this big jar, and it was absolutely delicious. Very peanut buttery, but that is what I wanted, so no complaints here. And it did make good clumps. When I first took it out of the oven and I kind of started a little, it seemed like it didn't have that good of clumps. Like I was kind of discouraged. But then after sitting for a while and cooling, it did clump up more. And it didn't all fit in the jar, so I put the rest of it into this little bowl with lid for my breakfast the next morning. And also, thank you for watching this video. Please follow me on Instagram and TikTok and whatever else there is. That's the main ones though, I guess. Subscribe and notification bell, click that stuff. And I also have a Patreon now, so if you want bonus videos, there's only one so far because I just started it, but bonus videos and other things, go subscribe to that. The bonus videos are only for the $5 tier though. And yeah, appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Eat some good food, and yes, look forward to several videos from me this month. Bye.